Good morning. This is Pastor Lyn with Goodland United Methodist Church. Here we are at the end of the week. Psalm 100 says, "For the Lord is good, his love endures forever." Do you know that nothing we do is permanent? The poem Ozymandias of Egypt by Percy Shelley makes this point very well. It is a stone monument, something like the Sphinx, whose inscription declares, "Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair." But the ruined statue stands in a desert, boundless and bare. Nothing we do, nothing we say, nothing we build with our hands will last forever. As creatures incapable of being or creating anything truly lasting, we should appreciate what is steadfast. Think about that word for just a moment. Steadfast means firmly in place. Something steadfast cannot be moved or taken away. It endures. This is the word often used in the Old Testament to describe God's love for his people. His love cannot be worn down. It does not fade in strength. God's enduring love is an active love at work for his loved ones. The steadfast love of God is so remarkable and so welcome because we do not deserve it. Our rebellion continues. Our sins call for wrath, not grace. But God's steadfast love endures it all. For the Lord is good, and his love endures forever. His faithfulness continues through all generations. Can you think of ways that God has been faithful to the generations in your family? I recently had the opportunity to travel back to Pennsylvania. And while I was there, I took time out from the schedule of going to a conference to spend time with an aunt, Josie Meyerhofer, 98 years old. When I went into her room in the nursing home, at first she didn't know who I was. She kept telling me to come closer. Let me get a really good look at you. And she looked into my eyes, I think as deep as they could penetrate. And she said, "Yep, you're one of us. You have the shoey blue eyes that my mother had for so many years. Do you remember Grandma Shoey?" she said. And then our conversation began. While she didn't know who I was in the present, when we talked about things of years gone by, we could recall and laugh and cry and had a wonderful visit together. That's what the steadfast love of God is all about. Knowing who you are and who you are loved by. So I invite you this week to think of ways that God has been faithful to all those generations in your family. This is Pastor Lyn. Have a good day.